That's it.
All we do is fucking win. Let's go. Hashmark
All right.
Show.
Welcome into the Hashmark Show. Run it up. We're here. We're live. We're back. Full crew minus Eddie. Oh man, we're gonna give the floor to Rick just to kind of talk where he's been. It's been a couple weeks. It's not a problem. He took off. He took off. It's Super Bowl. I get it. What's going on, Rick?
We're back. I took a little vacation. It's glad to be back. Happy to see the boys in the quad box.
Yes,
NBA Knotz is my man. I'm tailing that motherfucker to the day I die.
To the day I die. Yeah, Knotz is hot. We'll get to that in a minute. Hashmark Show brought to you in part by Rudy's 17501 Dixie Highway, home in Illinois. Rick, what's going on there on the 18th? What's going on over there?
We're going to go to Rudy's in Homewood. It's always a big event. That first Friday of March Madness. He opens the doors 10 a.m. We're going to be there. We're trying to get maybe a pregame show. DJ, bring the equipment, and it's going to be a big crew. Big crew.
A lot of people there. Maybe some guest show ups there. I don't know. It's still up in the air. I might be there. I'm signing autographs from what time am I there? 12 to 3? We got
a guest appearance, 12 to 3. DJ, he's going to bring in some merch. He's going to bring some.
I got a booth set up. I'm there from 12 to 3, and our number one capper, Ricky Knotz, he won't be there. But
we try to get him out there.
Man, I would have loved to be there. My gosh,
it was late notice though.
Next year we'll make sure it's a big event. We'll plan it out. We'll plan it out a little better.
Most definitely.
Also sponsored by Casamigos, and also a brand new sponsor that we're bringing in here, and I'm really excited about, which is actually going to lead us into our first segment here. Oddsjam, developed by Stanford engineers. Oddsjam, an innovative solution designed to identify mathematically profitable betting opportunities. That's a lot of words there. They got the fastest real-time data spot discrepancies between different sports books. So you don't got to worry about any of that, right? It helps users place profitable bets. Profits average 3% every day. Okay, which adds up to big earnings, obviously, which we're going to talk about in a minute here. There's no catch, just the smallest betting software on the market. Beat the book every time. We love to beat the book. Oddsjam, new sponsor of the show, guys, and very excited to bring in Knotz, who uses Oddsjam. Why don't you talk a little bit about Oddsjam, what it is, what it does? We've been playing around with it, and quite honestly, I've used it a bit, but now that I've got somewhat complete access, which nobody else has. I'm the only one who has it. It made my college day today unbelievable. I won 4 straight college games, and I don't even play NCAA.
Wait! You use them?
Yeah, that's how it all came out. Nobody knew. Yeah, Davey. I don't even have a name for my college guy. I hate college basketball, and I won four games. Yeah. So, anyways, Knotz, Oddsjam, you use it. Let's talk about it. What do you use it? How long you been using it? Let's talk about it.
Well, I got it about a year ago, just for the simple fact that it's the easiest way to shop for lines. I mean, if you want to shop for lines, make your life easy. Get Oddsjam. I mean, they're all there. Props, everything. Especially props are really hard to shop for. Like you got to jump on every app, look up the prop, write it down. Like it's a headache. Go to Oddsjam, make your life a million times easier, and they'll literally tell you what the plus EV bets are, which to, most guys, I myself, I'm not a very mathematical guy.
I disagree.
Well, I'm over here too.
I'm becoming more of one, but I'll tell you, plus EV bets, the key to winning. A lot of people, they get it confused that they think that your win percentage or how much money you're up defines you as being a sharp bettor, and it don't. It's really just
it's a long con.
Well, it's honestly the more if you could get even over 50% of plus EV bets in, you're a sharp bettor.
And that's real quick. Define EV for the Joe Schmo just starting out.
So EV is expected value. And the easiest way for me to explain this, and I'll explain it on the book side, all right? So what the books try to do, let's say with a point spread, they'll open a line, right? They'll see what the respected accounts bet on that line, and they'll move it accordingly. And what they're trying to do is get that line to where it's about a 50-50 chance on both sides. But you have to pay a dime, 10 cents, obviously, not a dime, 10 cents. You got to pay minus 110 to make that bet, right? So their expected value on you making that bet is 10%. So every $100 you bet, they're expecting to make $10 off you. So as a sharp bettor, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get ahead of that closing line. And you're trying to get where you're not paying the 10 cents
I got it.
to make your bet, which in theory gives you an edge over the book. Well, not in theory, it does. So if you could beat the closing line simply, if you could just beat the closing line over and over and over, long term, you're going to win because you are getting basically a percentage of expected value on every bet you make, instead of you sitting there giving the book an expected value on every bet you make.
All right. So you got the closing line, and then what does that compare to that opening line? Like, how do you figure that out with the EV?
So, well, the opening line is what the books throw out there. So the way the books make a line is that they have mathematical formulas, which we basically call models, I guess. And they use those, and, you know, they got algorithms and all kinds of other shit, and they use those, and they throw an opening line out there. So the sharps, they're going to bet the opening line, obviously, because they're trying to get EV on their bet. The public's going to wait until about an hour, 2 hours before the game, and they're going to bet the closing line, which gives the book the edge over them.
Right.
So basically, and there's a lot of ways to find EV. I mean, the biggest and best way, obviously, is you having a mathematical formula or knowing somebody who has a mathematical formula to come up with lines at the same time as the book does. And you can find their discrepancies. Because look, the books don't factor a lot of things in that you as a sports bettor, it's your job to factor these things in. For example,
tonight, Brooklyn.
Tonight, and honestly, ever since KD and Kyrie been playing together. So what the books do, they go back full season and they make their line full season. But Kyrie and KD ain't been on the floor, just them two, without Harden, or honestly, just them two haven't been on the floor. I think this is the 11th time tonight that they have.
I was gonna say like 10 games.
So so the problem with the books line is that they're just taking all the Nets season long metrics and statistics, and they're giving that number out, but they have not adjusted yet to the fact of what Kyrie and KD are doing on the floor.
Yeah.
So you as a sports bettor, if you could see these things and you could find these things before the book does, this is how you smack the book. And perfect example last night. I mean, they opened that over and under at 222 and a hook, which was, I mean, that line was so off. Like, and I haven't seen a move like this in quite a while on a total.
And it was what? It was about 36 hours before tip. 36 hours before tip, you locked that in?
No, it was last night at about
20 hours, maybe
20-something hours.
20 hours. Okay.
I think last night, like right after that Mavs game ended, I started seeing those lines pop.
What was that shit that Eddie put out? Eddie sent that graph. It was like in 1 hour or 3 hours, whatever the difference was.
That was Oddsjam.
It just literally went.
Oddsjam, I think.
It literally went like this. It just bing in like 3 hours.
So can we talk about that for 1 second? Because we spent a couple weeks ago talking about, hey, how I'm not betting a lot of these lines pre-game. I only want to play live lines. Talk to us just a little bit about what was the thought there. You knew the game was going over, but how do you get that? Is it just because you've done it enough where you see 235 is just too much? Or
I'll tell you guys exactly
when you see when you see 222, are you like, oh, this is what are they doing?
No, well, I'll tell you exactly what happened is. So I think I sent it to. I mean, we all talked about it when the Nets played the C's. It was not their game before tonight, but the one before that. And I bet the under because I mean I just thought the line was way too high. And I mean the C's to me are ever since All-Star break, they're the number one defensive team in the
Absolutely.
association. So I bet the under on that game, and I watched that game, and I saw, I mean, the Nets 1.2 points per possession. That's against the number one defense. So right away, something clicked in my head. I said, "Pal, this offense with KD and Kyrie on the floor and the pace that they're running, I mean, this shit is completely like not priced into what the books are hanging right now." So the next game, what I do, it was the Hornets and the Nets. I slammed the over. It was a high ass number. Everybody was betting the under because they looked at that number. They're like, "What the fuck is it? 240 and a half. That's a high ass number."
Yep.
No,
Yep.
it was not high enough.
Game
And
went
then
260,
I already
right.
had this in my mind. So I knew on the next Nets game, I was like, if I see this number open up anything around 230, I'm slamming it. And I pulled the books
right?
up after the game and I see 222 and a half. And I like, even without looking at the numbers we got or anything, I just knew that number was just way too low.
Yep. And then at
And not to
235, you said take the under, obviously, because it's exposed. That's what happened with me tonight with the Warriors and the Nuggets. Not only closed at 229, but opened at what, 221? There's so much value on 231 and a half. And now I think we're sitting live, what, 225 and a half here, live line 2 off the board for me actually now. But anyways,
Well, look, one thing I'm gonna tell everybody watching is a good way for you to understand where the value is on each side. So you can look at the opening line, you can see where it steams to, and then once it gets to a certain point, you're gonna see the buyback, and that's where the value is on the other side.
Yep.
So like tonight, I started seeing, I saw a 237 and a half pop. As soon as those popped, you started seeing it go back down to 236. So that's how you know where the value is on the buyback on the other side.
Yeah, it's a good point.
So then you get a little window and you know, okay, the opening line was here, it steamed up to here. And then once it got here, you started seeing it steam back this way. So then you know that's the window of where the EV is on whatever side you're trying to bet. And if you're trying to do live bets, then you know how you could do the live bets.
But how much of
right? So that's why I'm sorry.
How much of the gut is going into that? Because I rely a lot on the gut. Where what I do is I visualize the game. I visualize them going to commercial breaks. And Rick, they'll tell you I did this before, and I call it all the time. You know, what they're going to commercial break, they're up 20, blah blah, because it's happening all the time. It's scripted. But how much of that goes into it? And you see it though with Island all the time. I mean, he goes against you. You know, I try to go against Sal, but the gut, I think, plays such a big role. Do you do a lot of that, or is this strictly just numbers?
To me anymore, I use zero gut. I don't use any gut.
Gotta get you burned, huh?
But I mean, hey, I'll tell you this. Like,
I had a good
my process for the Super Bowl. So let me tell you guys my process for when I'm gonna, because I mean, y'all seen I put a shitload of bets in on the Super Bowl.
A shitload of props. Yes, you did.
and when we got, we got 2 weeks from the last playoff game to the Super Bowl. And what I do for a whole week is I sit there and I do exactly what DJ was just saying. I sit there for like 2 hours a day and I just close my eyes and I just pretend that the game is happening. And I try to like visualize what's going to happen during the game. So I guess that is a percentage of gut.
Yeah, that's your gut, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah, that's the gut, 100%.
Good. Oddsjam. Beat the book every time. We love to 187 the book. We love to run it up. We love to beat
break
the book.
break the book.
Break the
That's
book.
it.
Break the book.
Break the bread. Break the hollow
Listen.
bread. Run it. Jan. Hey, Jan.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dan.
So real quick, I'm only going to do this week for fun. This is a fun new segment. It's called China CBA. There's games going on tonight. We're going to pick a random game. We'll pick a random game. We're putting $50 on it, and I'm going to pick a random game. I'm just going to point to it, and I'm only doing this because I want a little bit of action for the boys in the
Oh
morning.
my God! What
All right,
time?
so what are you doing,
What
like
time does it tip?
6:35 a.m. So that's 5:35 our time. Tip.
We got any
I'll probably be up.
This is
Hey.
Beijing Royale Fighters against
Hey.
Tijuana.
Julian Wright.
Tijuana.
We went to high school with Julian Wright.
He's playing in China.
He's playing in China. What team
Really?
he play for?
I think
Julian
he
He
plays
Wright.
played
for
in Kansas.
Xinjiang.
Where's Eddie at? He played in fucking Kansas.
He plays at Xinjiang, and they're playing the Fuji and Sturgeons, and they're 16-point favorites, I believe.
Hey, take the dog. Take the points.
Wait, hold on.
Take that
Julian's a
dog. They're
favorite.
a home dog, Rick. 2 a.m. Home
Oh,
dog
let's
tonight.
take. Fuck it. Let's take him. If it's Julian, let's take him.
It's
Fuck
not
it.
Julian. I have no idea. I just made that
Oh.
story up. I think he owns his own. Doesn't he run his own camp in Africa or something, Rick?
I don't know.
He's not playing in China anymore. He runs a camp for like people who have
I mean,
no
I guess
water.
we are old.
I have no clue.
All right. Do you
We're
want?
pretty
do you
fucking
want-
old for athletes. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
There's 2 games at 2 a.m. One
Are
is
you
a
serious?
one is a 23.5 point
What's
home favorite.
what's the EV? What's the EV? Ask fucking Oddsjam.
Well, I
Come
I
on,
don't-
Oddsjam.
I don't know if they have it. I'll look that up. in a little
They're
bit.
they're not
that
international yet.
China?
They're not international
Yeah,
yet.
international.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm thinking this.
Can we see it where the line has steam to?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
watch Knotz break this shit down. Watch
Yeah, let's
Knotz
see.
break this shit
I
down.
don't know.
I'll give y'all my play.
There's
just
gotta
based
be.
on this.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
have to
mean,
look
just do it the
game
same
up.
way he just said.
I'm tailing Knotz
what I
again
do.
in China.
That's what I do. And that's
China.
what I do all the time. I just look it up. Where did the game open? Where did it close? Where is it at currently? Okay. Okay. If I got enough value there, I don't need to watch it. That's kind of burned me though. Past couple, I've lost the last 2 of those, so I don't know.
Well, the last 2 means nothing, Deej. You gotta look at a big sample
Yeah.
size.
Right. No, I know.
There's gonna be downswings.
Yeah. The invasion just started. All right,
This is
let's
why I
get to,
fucking love
The
Nuts.
invasion just begun.
let's get to the next segment. Speaking of that, we're gonna go right into NBA talk. But I want to get a little bit specific. What was the wildest shit you guys saw last week from a, not only gambling? It could be anything. Gambling perspective, the game, NBA in general. What surprised you? Are you surprised about Harden? We'll start with Knotz. What's surprising you NBA here?
I mean, Ja Morant.
Oh,
Boom.
oh.
The more I watch him, the more I'm just like, this guy's gonna be a legend, bro. He's gonna be a legend.
Yeah.
Am I crazy for thinking that I'm seeing Mike in him? Like
Oh.
the way
See,
he
I
dives
was
to the
literally-
rim.
I didn't want to be the one to say it, but that's
I
what
mean,
I'm seeing in him.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm seeing it. Like he's.
I gotta watch the tape.
The way he just goes all out for the rim. Like this is my rim. I'm
And
going to
his
dominate this
IQ.
rim.
His intelligence of the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Is,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
He
his
sees
IQ.
it. Yeah, he sees it so quickly, and the people can't react.
and the
He's
focus
ahead of
that he
everybody.
brings, game in, game out. Like you don't see that with many other guys than Mike, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
the way he is locked in, like he don't have an off game. He just don't. He just every game, he's just I'm gonna rip your fucking head off. That's his mentality. Like
That one play when the dude Dan Marino to the sidelines, he caught it in stride behind. Then he.
oh
shot
my
it.
god, that's
Oh
crazy.
my
that's I see that's where I see the Derrick Rose in him. I see D Rose in
But
him.
so we could put.
He's got-
Derrick
he's got-
Rose,
he's
we
got-
could
he's
put
got
LeBron,
strong- he's
like
got-
his athleticism too.
He's
I mean,
he's
God.
got stronger knees. He got
Who
stronger
could do
knees
that?
than D Rose.
Yeah. for
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah. You see some of the training videos that he's done with his father before he even made it to the NBA. Like before college, he's done some crazy shit. But he's literally thinking before he even touches the ball, he knows how he's going to finish. And I'm talking like he's thinking 3 steps ahead of everybody. Like he's ahead of everyone on the court at all times. It's fucking, even the way he plays defense is the same shit.
When they played the Bulls, and I think Knotz had it, and I tailed him. The Grizz, and it was unbelievable.
Dude, he had this one steal where he was like on a 3-point line, took 2, like the guy drove baseline. He took like 2 steps and like dove and like cut the defender with his arm, and then, or I mean, cut the cutter, or I mean the
He cut the cutter.
No, the block or whatever. Like he cut through the guy's arms and made the steal. Like it was.
Yeah.
He's
Just
crazy.
just an athlete from
Kansas,
Murray State.
Michigan.
Yeah,
Murray State.
yeah, it was Murray State. Like
Yeah,
he was
Murray State.
overlooked. The
Murray State.
documentary I saw, he was overlooked by everybody.
And he
Hey,
put that.
I'm gonna call
he-
it. I think we got the next Mike on our hands. I think this guy is gonna go down as a fucking legend.
Yeah.
The more I watch him, the more it blows my mind.
Have you been paying attention? Knots, have you been paying attention to his props, like his points, assists, or?
Well, they're all completely overvalued. So I like that's the problem. Like sometimes the public has a big advantage over guys like me because they don't even look at that. Like if you just bet the Grizz all fucking year, I haven't
probably
bet
gonna win.
much. And you know why I haven't is because I look at it, I'm like, nope, this line's way too high. This line's way too high. But what do they keep doing?
Blowing him out.
I mean, so sometimes
he
honestly,
just put up 60 against who? The Knicks or some shit? He put up fucking.
bro, sometimes the Joe Schmoes got an advantage because they don't overthink the shit the way that we do. So they just like they're just waiting. Oh, the Grizz, they're playing today. I'm slamming them. And hey, if you did that all year, you fucking made money. And if you bet John Morant props, which I haven't, because I just keep looking at him like, God, this shit's way too fucking high.
Yeah, is he gonna take an off night? Is he gonna have an off night one of these nights?
I
did.
keep wondering. I haven't seen one yet.
No, he did recently, like maybe last week. He did. They had a bad night last week.
Yeah, they didn't even put over 100, right? That one game.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
really,
it was a bad team too.
It was just it was a bad team. Yeah, it was. It was a bad.
But yeah, dude, dude is fresh. Dude's fresh.
But you know, compared to most NBA teams, you're gonna be even the better ones. Like they're about 60% of the time they're gonna be all the way locked in the way the Grizz have been. And I mean, the Grizz, man, they just come in every fucking night. They're
like I said, I watched that.
I locked in a Grizz future at plus 2,500. I had to. I just thought there was so much
holy
value
shit.
to win it.
Yeah, to win it.
Okay.
MVP,
Guess what? I mean,
MVP was plus 1,800.
But
Yeah.
if plus 2,500, I mean, God, a team that's playing the way they're playing, fuck yeah, I just had to lock that in.
Winning has a price. And
Mike, there he is.
There he is. Hold on, Mike.
start pull people along when they didn't want to be pulled. I challenge people when they don't want to be challenged. And I earned that right because my teammates came after me.
I love wait. So I
Didn't endure all
Goat,
the things that I
the fucking
endured.
goat. Who was it? AI who gave John Morant props in the All-Star break? Was it AI?
I think you're right.
Yeah, that was nice to see.
I mean, fuck, the guy deserves.
They were
it,
talking
man.
about the
and
MVP.
honestly, he's just a good dude too.
plus 1,800.
Now-
Plus 1,800. 2 weeks
Is
ago.
that what it is? I was trying to pull it up too. Is it plus 18?
It was 2 weeks ago. Plus 1,800. I think Eddie.
I think I
put it in.
locked my shit in like a month ago. It was like right after All-Star break. I locked it in plus 25.
No, David, what are you talking about, Dave?
John Morant MVP.
MVP? Yeah.
Oh, no,
Okay.
no, I didn't do that.
Yeah, that was sitting at 1,800 about 3 weeks ago. Plus 1,800.
What's it now?
I don't know. I don't have it up.
He, just fun to fucking watch, right? I mean, just
Oh,
these
great
athletes
player.
are just-
Great.
He
You
is.
don't know the
He's-
Warriors are the
Sure.
favorite to win the championship?
Who's
I
gonna
don't
win
see
it?
why.
Knots? Who's gonna win it?
Weird.
I
No,
don't see why.
If it
Phoenix
ain't the
Suns.
Grizz, if it ain't the Grizz, Knots, who's gonna do it?
it's the
I'm
sun.
gonna tell you what the finals are gonna be. It's gonna be the Suns and the Nets.
Suns and the Nets. Okay.
Yeah.
I
and-
agree with that. I mean,
And I've been
thought
telling you guys. I think our first
Philly's very
one of our
close though.
first podcasts we did. You guys was asking me who's coming out the East, and I told y'all the Nets are. And I knew they were.
And
They are.
big. We all thought last year the Nets was gonna do it, and then they shit the bed. But
Nah, but I mean, look at them now, bro.
Yeah.
This is what.
Well, you
this
got
is their
that
upside
cancer.
right
Well,
now.
we
you
didn't
got that-
know this
you
earlier,
got that
though.
cancer. You got that cancer Harden out of your fucking pocket.
Man,
Yeah,
that
Harden was a huge problem, and bringing Drummond was
Oh,
he's such the
he's-
low key the
So
the
good.
thing
I
that
said
they
this in the
needed,
fucking
bro.
chat.
Like-
So good.
That was
Drummond-
the best.
third-
That was
Hey,
the best part of that trade. I
Hey,
mean, obviously
Drummond.
Harden's great, but I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the
everybody was
best part of
talking
that trade.
about bum ass fucking
Patty Mills and
Drummond,
Steph
Drummond,
Curry.
Drummond, Drummond is always in the championship.
He's
Nah,
a
Drummond,
beast.
Drummond was the hugest part of that trade.
That's a
hands
beast.
down.
He's a fucking beast.
33
Huge.
leg bets, yeah. 33.
Hell
leg
yeah.
bets.
And it was
Um,
exactly what the Nets were missing. It was exactly what they were missing.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
They needed a guy in the
Mm-hmm.
post that could
Yes.
defend the paint, and
Right.
he's over there he's getting the boards on the other side. Like, nah, he was
It-
what they were missing.
if it pans out, Philly, Brooklyn, one hell of a series. and a lot of opportunity to make nuggets. So I don't know how that. I hope that shakes out East Finals. But Milwaukee, don't sleep on the Bucks, though. Don't sleep.
I'll tell you guys what. I'll tell you guys what. When that Philly Nets series happens, we're slamming Philly on their first home game.
All right.
Big facts. Game one, we're slamming Philly. Because everybody's going to fade them. Everybody's going to fade them. I'm telling you, Philly's going to murder them game one. They're going to get their revenge tonight.
Is that the next time they play?
Yeah, that'll be the next time they play.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, tonight left, right?
Brooklyn made a statement tonight. I mean, you could see it in like everything that they did tonight. There was no let up.
Yeah.
Surgical, bro. Like
Kyrie was hitting every fucking three. Harden was missing every three.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I bet Harden over threes, over 2.5 threes, and he got those like mid-second quarter. So
2.5,
2.5.
Yeah.
What?
And it was plus money. It was plus
That's
120.
a steal.
How many?
I didn't even want to say it because I was like, this is such a square bet and it's plus money. I'm gonna lose the fuck out of this shit, but I just have to. I mean, the Nets are so bad at.
You didn't want to put it on. You didn't want to put it on the ether. I get it, and that happens all the time. You should put, and that's the stuff that we want to see in the Discord. Hey, real quick, and whoever's paying attention can get in with you. I think that's really cool because I missed a lot of shit yesterday. I was so fucked up. That's a whole other story. The Discord, would I have followed? I don't know. Maybe. Great job. Unbelievable. What happened
in the Discord today? Madden put out Boston College.
Yeah,
that was good. And then
that one hit.
Danta put out UNC.
Cincinnati. Yep.
UNC just
head Cincinnati
and North Carolina just hit.
Okay, nice.
We got
there's some winners in the Discord tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So
10:30 nightcap. Rickyphantain got Washington +7.
Whoa, let me know. Hey, let me get on
Washington.
Hey, if you would have watched the Instagram, you would know.
You know, I've been busy. And the Instagram department, phenomenal job. But you know, when you have your hands dipped in every fucking department in this fucking company, it's nice. Listen, know this.
Hey,
I think you know this. I see everything before I go to sleep. So end of day.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, boss.
Except for that, you had to beach.
Last night I took off.
Hey, dude. We made some money last night. Guarantee.
Yeah, you two fuckers did. Us two top fuckers.
And Chris lost. Dude, we lost so much money.
Knotz fucking killed it last night, and he killed it today too.
So did the Suns that hit that under?
I'm so pissed I didn't play any of those fucking plays.
That blew under, and I knew it was gonna. I was just waiting until everybody got rolled in. I was like, I know that line's gonna keep going up.
Little quick nuggets for anybody who's watching right now. This game's probably already tipped, but I am on this. This is actually in the Discord right now.
I can talk to you all fucking day.
And this is out of Ireland's gut. And I'm on it. And I think he's right. Illinois -4. Rick wants to pick. I love it. I could keep saying it. It's all gut. This
hey, real quick. Hey, they just postponed this Washington game. You book it now. Right now, Washington +7.
All right. I'm getting in there right now.
Washington +7.
USC.
I just put 5 units on it, Rick. Let's fucking go.
They postponed.
Guarantee nightcap victory.
Wait,
Knotz, book it, Johnny.
Did you say it got?
I'm a rock with you. Let's go.
Sprinkle it.
It was a 10.
Hey, Knotz, real quick, and I just want to know when that stuff happens. What do? You throw like $300 on it? I mean, what do you do on something like that when you hear it like from us, just like bullshit and fucked up? What do you?
Yeah, honestly, that's about what I do.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I've been telling Ricky's what's your little system, Rick?
The first half.
Yeah,
I've been telling
all those, bro. Yeah.
I can't wait.
So now wish I would have put my real bets on those. I really do.
So now that's
no offense. That's no offense.
No offense.
Right, yeah.
But now the first halves are out the game because it is tournament play. They're not playing at their own, the home court.
Yeah, that shit's the actual one.
But next season we are gonna hammer this shit day one.
Yes,
right. I mean, that system went fucking insane, bro.
And it's 88%. This season was 88%.
So going into that, we're going into
that's an insane system.
Yeah.
NCAA talk, March Madness coming up. Quick question for you, Knotz. I know you said you weren't playing it, but you think you're going to play it. There's some value in the conference championship games. Again, we don't need to get into the details. Talk about that a little bit. Why is that? Is it because the lines are so sharp in the tournament?
You know, I'm not the guy to really talk to about all this. I wish we could bring my guy on here. He could really give you guys the business. But the thing I know is that
I just want your thoughts on like that.
Or like you said before, Knots, it opens up NBA tickets too.
and you know,
I brought that up.
we were talking about this, and I was like, I don't know if the books are slipping like that, but I'll tell you what,
That's
they're
what I mean. Don't they have dedicated
They're slipping.
guys?
Yeah, they do.
Well, they're slipping, bro. I mean, that
All
line
the-
last
all
night,
the
that
money
line was
is on
so
the
fucking
Madness.
off.
All the money is on the Madness
But
coming
that's
up.
one game. That's one game.
No, I'm saying there's so much. Even Rick said it this morning. He goes, "There's only 2 NBA games. You know who controls that, right?
TV.
They want everybody watching NCAA and gambling on NCAA. Get ready for the tournament."
And Super Bowl Sunday, there was 2 NBA games. Super Bowl
Right.
Sunday, right?
As well.
Right. So this is what's going
So
on.
I guess
They
in theory,
filter
kinda
they filter everybody to one fucking sport, right?
Exactly. That's
yeah,
why it's
because
important.
they got to make sure that those lines are they got to focus on that too. Then
Correct.
they don't want to have other shit to
Correct.
have to worry about. So,
Yeah.
but hey, we still smacked them tonight. I mean, shit.
Oh, we smack them. I feel like
Hey. Hey,
Probably
Knots,
not
you
worried,
smacked
but-
the fuck out of the Nets.
Yeah, I should have had more on.
I
that.
love the Nets, man. I'm telling you.
And
And
I
you know,
would-
they're
I-
probably
I-
maybe the value will be gone after tonight. But I just saw it when I watched that Celtics game. I was like, man, these Nets, it's a big buy sign on these Nets.
And I don't even know this. I know that Kyrie wasn't allowed to play at home. Is he allowed to play at home now that COVID's down?
I don't think
But-
so.
Not
But I
yet.
mean-
No, he still ain't not in New York, bro.
But COVID's over, right? It's the light switch.
Hey,
It's off.
where is
Some
it,
gay
Rick?
ass
Where
shit.
is it, Rick? Did you
it's
It's
over,
over.
unless you live in New York or California.
Really?
That's crazy.
Apparently, I don't know. I mean,
I mean,
I don't even know
COVID's
what COVID is anymore. To tell you guys the truth,
It's
Yeah.
a cold.
Yeah, I don't know.
Common-
I got it right.
common
I got it right now.
it's like a
Yeah,
cold
we
that
probably all have it right now.
crashed our whole
Rick,
economy.
was that Washington play? What was that? Take
plus
the points?
7. Plus
I gotta
7.
pee.
Guaranteed victory nightcap.
I'm on it.
6.5,
5-unit.
6.5?
5-unit. We're
What do you
going to
think?
fucking
I
war.
got 7. I got
Going
plus
to
7.
war. Hey, what do we
Fuck.
bring?
DJ
Alright.
with the war shit is just so fucking funny.
I can't even
War
put
shit.
the bet in, and if I'm on here, I'm gonna get off real quick so I can.
All right, check back.
I'm gonna
check
ride
back.
with you
Hurry
guys
up.
real quick.
Hurry
Let me
up.
jump on here
Hurry
real
up,
quick
hurry
and
up,
put
hurry
it
up.
in.
1040 tip. 1040 tip.
So
Yeah, I got plus 7, CI.
should I find the plus 7 minus 125?
Book it. It's easy fucking money. It's free money tonight.
Book it, Jen.
You guarantee a victory on the nightcap.
All right.
I mean, it's free money, CI. Whatever you want to win, put it as win, and then put your password in and lock it in, Jen. Lock
I
it
know. I gotta get on one of those, dude. I'm on Barstool. I gotta get off. I shouldn't say get
in.
off.
You said that
Barstool.
they didn't even have fucking
They- dude,
Iowa or
I looked all goddamn day for this Iowa
Dude,
shit, and then
Plus 7 minus 106.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
minus 106.
All right.
Where are you at? Look,
FanDuel.
what the fuck? Okay, I gotta get on FanDuel.
It's the nightcap dub.
I just said mine was at my Barstool has
Minus
125.
125 because they know.
Yeah, they're fucking assholes, dude.
So it
I
doesn't
gotta
matter.
get-
You never
Barstool's
pay
the
juice.
worst.
Hey, Knots, tell them you never pay juice when you win. Let's go.
Oh,
That's a good point.
Look, I got it locked. That's a good sign though, because Barstool is actually a sharper book than FanDuel. So
Hell yeah, they are.
hey, so Ireland's got a trend.
They're
He-
sharper, but they're also
that
annoying
he's
as fuck.
finding. Ireland's finding a trend when they're pulling games off recently in the past 2 games.
Take the fave.
That team is pounding butt.
I mean, fucking murdering.
They are taking it off the
Like
fucking board.
Dude, what did
Barstool-
Iowa win by today? 20?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Knots. You probably you know how books run is like when they're exposed,
exposed.
right? They're gonna shut it down.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, this-
well, you know what's crazy is back in the day, like when there was even a question about like a big injury, that line was not even gonna be up there. And the advantage we got now with like all these books competing with each other,
Real time.
they're just leaving those lines out.
Yeah. They
Yep.
want the action.
I mean,
But
I mean,
then
like
also-
Pinnacle last night, they didn't hang that fucking total. on this Nets game. They didn't hang it till this morning, like at 10 o'clock. Bet 365, Fox Bet. They want to get out there and they want to get people. They want to get fucking handle. That's an advantage we got right there alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said in that text thread, Knotz, you caught it with their pants down.
Yeah, I mean, completely.
It's really weird and pathetic sometimes seeing these 10-point favorites, these 12 and 5s, these 4 and 2. These numbers don't mean anything. These teams are.
And then you got a mid-major playing against an ACC team and shit. You know,
It's really the only other difference is just like managing your bankroll correctly. Like I think
yeah.
all four of you, all four. Eddie Major, he's not here, but all four of you guys, very definitely winning sports bettors. I mean, in my opinion.
Yeah, cool. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, so the 2-team parlay the other day was who we had Syracuse because of
Gina.
I actually wanted to tell you guys this. I haven't confirmed this, but one of my guys that used to be an NFL subscriber, here's what he's been doing ever since All-Star break. He's going on Action Network and he's fading every single play that they post on there.
Yeah, I've
and according to him, he's hitting at 67% right now.
Whoa.
I've heard about that and
Okay.
Oddshark. I heard every time Oddshark tells you, like, they'll lie and be like 80% is on this and do that, make this, and then you bet opposite, and then it's guaranteed victory. Oddshark action games, they're based out of Vegas. They are based out of Vegas.
Yeah, well, they're all in bed with the book. I mean,
Propaganda. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy to me though. Like he sends me every night. He's like, I'm taking this, that, because they posted it on a Action Network, and I really don't pay attention to it. But like lately, I've been starting to, and I'm like, God, bro, like you've been winning every night that you've been sending me this shit. I'm like,
and that's
this can't be a coincidence anymore. Like it's at some point you got to start wondering, like, is this? I don't know.
A lot of my buddies are on the FanDuel and DraftKings, and they do those the boosters and shit. You know, they give you more odds.
Oh, I love when those boosters. Whenever those show up and I'm on the other side, I'm like, I'm on the right side.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say those boosters never fucking
because they're doing that for a reason, right?
Yeah,
right.
Of course, they're not stupid.
Suckers. All the suckers, man.
Oh, look, we're boosting up.
Yeah.
Squares play on the board tonight. We're boosting it up plus 1,000 odds. Everybody come slam this shit.
Yeah.
Everything's called a booster.
Hey, have you guys seen this on FanDuel? They're giving you pre-made parlays. They're like, look, here's a parlay. Bet this. I'm like, oh my God, you got to be a special type of stupid to bet that fucking parlay. They're putting that shit like right when you log into FanDuel. They're like, this is the top parlay of the day.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you are betting,
they're telling you this is the best.
And that's the hook is out there, right? The hook is out there. They're they're snagging they're snagging them.
The plays are crazy too. It's like Golden State Warriors over 270.
Well, because total. Now, I mean, I know you guys can all agree. I mean, now that it's public, there are so many fucking textbook ass bettors out there.
Well, we got to take advantage of this market while we can, you know.
We can.
They did. I tell you right now. I mean, everybody probably agree. They did do pretty well with NFL. I mean, they had me questioning myself and all my systems. They did pretty well in the NFL.
They crushed
everything. Rick, you ain't the only one, bro. This was my worst NFL season in
same.
In 5 years, my worst one.
They were coming out of COVID. There was a lot of weird shit, and nobody knew what.
It was a tough season. It really was.
Not for me. I cashed. I had a great year.
Well, let's get into it. Right, we're back in the NFL right now. I mean, let's talk about
little NFL.
Let's talk about the trades. Let's talk about
real
quick.
We'll start with Aaron Rodgers. He's back.
Who cares? Fuck
4
him.
years.
200 mil.
He's gonna get hurt.
Does anybody else think that that's a fucking great thing? I mean, I fucking love it. Like the Green Bay. You don't pay a 37-year-old or whatever he is.
Yeah,
you don't pay that guy that kind of money.
Yeah, but he's still proven.
I agree. Yeah,
sure, he's proven, but guess what? He's proven for maybe this year.
He's proven to what? What's he proven to do? He's proven to smash the regular.
He's proven to win games.
He's
proven to win games, but he hasn't proven to win Super Bowls.
He sells tickets. That's what he does. He sells tickets.
So that's why they fucking gave him all this goddamn money. And guess what? For the next 3 years, they're going to have one winning season. And it's going to be next year. And then after that, they're not winning again. The Bears are going to fucking take over this division. And it's going to be all Chicago for the next 5-6 years. Yeah, 5-6 years. It's not gonna be a long time.
I hope you guys are right.
How about that AFC West though? I don't know.
Oh my lord!
I mean, well,
the
Chargers said fuck it.
Setup. I think every team in the AFC West might possibly be in the playoffs this year.
Wait, what's the new
possible?
setup? What's the new setup?
Yeah, what's the new setup?
Well, we got the extra team or whatever that gets the extra playoff game.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I mean, in theory, every team in the AFC West,
because they could have two AFC West
in the playoffs.
teams.
Right.
Yeah.
Are we gonna come out to Denver for a little tailgate?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, bro!
We should
watch. I'm going to Chi this summer, and you guys are coming out here to Denver and watch
in the fall.
Shut it down, my guys.
I'm not a Russell Wilson fan though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't.
I like Russell.
Hey,
from?
better than what they had.
Russell from?
Okay, well,
I mean, everywhere. Wisconsin, North Carolina State.
Kind of clouding your judgment on Russ.
Wisconsin. It's the first time I ever got one of those right.
No, I like Russ. I'm a big Russ guy.
I'm not a Russ guy.
He's a monster, bro. Yeah.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Last season, he played way better than he should have. I mean,
I think
no
opposite.
O-line, no defense. Fuck. What?
And him at Denver with that receiving core. Hold on to your butts.
Yeah, I mean, he got weapons now, boy.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I think last year he didn't want to be there. I don't think he played well last year, to be honest with you. There's a few games I think he put
all beat up.
I think there was a few games that he just fucking said, "I'm done."
You're running back on the field, 3 and out after every fucking thing. Fuck, and you have no O line. You got one fucking receiver to throw to.
Yeah.
I mean, God, what can you do?
I completely agree, and that's why I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt this year. I'm going to see what happens this year. But last year, I'm like, okay, did Russ lose it?
No,
there's a little bit of question there, I think, but it could be because he didn't want to be there. There was all the fucking hoopla drama bullshit before the season started.
Well, yeah, what he had, see how you called it? His trainer died or some shit, you know?
Yeah, there was all that. There was a lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on for Russ. So, hey, Rick, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the sacrifice for this year.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, as a Bronco fan, I would rather have Russ over here than Rodgers.
Oh,
okay. And then where D-Lock? D-Lock went to Seattle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's beautiful.
You're happy. You're like,
yeah.
Like bye.
He's
bye, Craig.
I mean, hey, we finessed that trade.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia.
Tell me now, we finessed that trade. I think. I mean,
I think you did too because you got a second rounder back.
Yeah.
I mean, no fan. He wasn't really doing shit last year.
No, he had a lot of potential, but
he wasn't doing shit.
It didn't pan out.
Did Vic still the D court or the head coach?
No, he's gone.
He's gone.
No,
that was my question.
Our head coach now is Aaron Rodgers' offensive coordinator, and our offensive coordinator is Aaron Rodgers' quarterback coach. So
that's interesting.
And the Bears have.
Wait, who do we got then?
Some we'll tell everybody right now. The Broncos will be a very overvalued team in the beginning of the season, and they'll be a complete fade.
Yeah, that's not going to do anything for them, though. Unfortunately, it will improve them for sure. And I'm taking him. I don't know if I'm taking him over Rodgers. Not at this stake. Not what I'm seeing with these players playing into their 40s now. But Rodgers is a little bitch. I don't know if I care as much about Russell Wilson and Sierra being in the city. That's who he's married to, Sierra, right?
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff in Cincinnati, though, that people or Seattle, people were like, it's time to go. They want him out. Like, she's annoying. He's annoying. So I get that, but good for Denver.
Is she a trans or no? Is she?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I've wondered that.
Here comes the blue.
What? I just said she's a smoke show. She's not a female.
That's okay. Hey, you like attractive looking women.
Wait a minute.
We won't judge you until you're off the podcast.
No, There's a conspiracy out that Lady Gaga and Sierra are both men.
And also
as
Michelle
well
Obama.
as Michael
Michelle
Obama.
Obama.
Michael Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Michael
well, I knew
Obama.
about Mike.
You hate
went-
college sports. You hate
Went
it.
3-0 tonight. Hey, we're hot though. And that's all I got. So thanks for joining. We'll see you guys next week.
Don't
And
forget
what do you got? What do you
to
got?
subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube.
And the Beast had a show out, right?
Yeah, the Beast has a show out tonight. Well, today.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Popping.
follow us on
Oh,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Follow us on Twitter.
Knotz is
like-
going to be doing TikToks for us now, here and there.
Yeah, I will. But I'll tell you what. Anybody
Tell
who's
'em
watching
now,
this
now tell
that's
'em.
looking for runner-ups plays, you better go get on Hashmark Show Instagram.
Yep.
Go follow Hashmark on
run it
everything.
up, run it
Subscribe
up
to
in
YouTube,
Hashmark.
'cause that's the only place it's coming now, my guys. So
I like that.
Run
Yep.
it up in Hashmark. Parlay together. Forget
Dang.
about it.
Speaking of that,
Yes,
parlay, dude,
It's a combo
parlay,
ready to dominate.
so many winners. Parlay, I mean, you can't get enough. Wow.
don't bet it because we told you so. Bet it because you like it. Break the book. Run it.